What's going on, guys? Chuck here. Today, I want to show you a new release I just got in from Blockbuster Boxsets. This is a really cool set, and it's the first of possibly many. And we're talking, of course, about the Avengers Phase 1 box set. This is really cool. Just released, well, I just got it, was it Friday? So yesterday, or 2 days ago, today's Sunday. um, and it just went on sale like about a week ago. So these were shipping immediately, around like a pre-order, like his Nightmare on Elm Street or the Halloween boxes. But this is really cool, and this of course contains the first phase of the Marvel films, which is Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and of course Avengers, the first Avengers film. And this is a beautiful, beautiful box set. This is original artwork, and I cannot remember the person's name who did the artwork, but if you go to his channel on YouTube, Blockbuster Boxsets, he talks about it, he shows it off there too, and he gives the credit to all the appropriate artists. But this is fantastic work. Look at this, and then here's the top, and of course inside you've got all these slip boxes. Let's take a look at these individually here. Here's the first one with Iron Man. That's great. There's your spine. These going forward, if you notice, there's no studio logos on the bottom. It's something he's doing away with for all future orders or products. So that's something to you'll be noticing. I think he's got a couple that are still in stock that he's kind of phasing out, but that's going to be the norm going forward. Here's the back. Obadiah, Sustain, I believe his name is. It's great. And of course, here's Iron Man with the Blu-ray with a slipcover. Now, fun fact, this Blu-ray here is the very first Blu-ray I ever bought. Ever. After I got a PS3. This is the very first one, and this is still one I use and still have. I've never upgraded from this one. But still, I actually just recently watched these. I've been doing a rewatch of Marvel films, and it still looks great. So I have no desire to do an upgrade. The Incredible Hulk, the lesser known or lesser talked about Marvel film, which kind of got a semi-sequel just recently with Captain America Brave New World. A spine. And here's the back. And then here's my Blu-ray with the lenticular cover there. It's pretty cool. I love this. So again, I really don't think this movie got enough love, honestly. And I know it's probably a rights issue with Universal and Hulk and how Marvel can use. I don't even know how that goes. I don't think he can get his own individual film. He has to be used as part of a property, but only because this is Universal released and they own the rights. I think it's a weird thing, but this is still a great movie. Of course, in Iron Man 2, look at that. Your spine. There's I love the theme in the back here with the villains of the movie. And there's Iron Man 2. Slides right in there beautifully with the slipcase. And then we have Thor. Slides right in. Beautiful. And then Captain America, the first Avenger. Great work. And these just stand out beautifully in these boxes. Like I said, the quality keeps getting better and better on these. There's the Blu-ray. Slide it right in there. They have a nice glossy feel. They look so good. And finally, we've got the Avengers. And you've got Loki and Thanos. Thanos is basically just a cameo, but still. And then here's my Blu-ray. Funny enough, the only one that does not have a slip cover. I didn't come with that way either. So this again, the Avengers Phase 1, or the Marvel Universe Avengers Phase 1, however you want to call it. This is a great set. Currently, he's posted the what do you call it, the template or the for phase 2, which is I think he said will be available by the end of this year or sometime later in this year, maybe the fall. And I can't remember. I'm not sure which movies are in which phases. This is not the only one I know for sure where the phase ends. The rest of them get kind of muddled together for me. But yeah, that's coming out very soon. Again, for Blockbuster Boxsets does fantastic work. I highly recommend. You want to spruce up your collection. This is the way to go. This is fantastic. The quality, and the care he puts in these things is great. And you can also, primarily go check him out on Facebook, blockbusterboxsets.com. You get your constant updates of what's going on, what's new. He puts most of the information on there because you can post more pictures and whatnot on there. He also, I think, has an Instagram page. Definitely follow his YouTube channel, which I'll put a link to in the description of the video. He constantly posts video updates and lets you know what's going on. Has live streams, shows off some of his works in progress. Currently, the pre-orders for his Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween are about to wind down. Actually, by this recording, I think tomorrow was the last day. I believe September 30th. Listen to me. June 30th, I believe, is the last day to get those pre-orders in for those. Which that Nightmare on Elm Street box set looks beautiful. Of course, the Halloween one is well known. It's become legend. So if you haven't grabbed those, get a hold of that. And plus, go to his website, theblockbusterboxsets.com, where he's selling all of his, all these great new slip boxes. He's got materials on there to help you create your own slip boxes, which is something I myself want to look into eventually, because I got a lot of titles back here I'd love to pretty up, if you will. But yeah, definitely go check him out. He's got a great quality of stuff. I mean, he's always posting new things. He's got other stuff down the pipeline we even know about. But definitely go check him out online. TheBlockbusterBoxsets.com. Check him out on Facebook. Blockbuster Boxsets. Blockbuster Boxsets on YouTube. That's where you get all your information. And go grab a hold of Avengers Phase 1. This beautiful, beautiful box set. And be on the lookout for Phase 2 coming later this year. So that is it for this one. It's a quick one. I just want to show off this beautiful box from Blockbuster Boxsets. If you enjoyed this, click thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you managed to get this, if you've got some other stuff on the way from Blockbuster Boxsets, or what are you looking forward to, or what are your favorite items from Blockbuster Boxsets. I've got so many of them. They're great. The Indiana Jones one is a favorite of mine. The Back to the Future was really good. My very first one I got was the Night of the Demons box, and that was pre-slip boxes. But the Rocky one is great. I know that he said that there was some of that left in stock, and if you haven't picked up the Rocky set, do it. It is a beautiful, beautiful set. Again, if that's still available, get it. That he's done the screen boxes. There's so much stuff. I could just be on and on going about it. But again, check him out. Check out his website. You won't be disappointed. So until next time, this is Chuck saying I will see you on the other side.